Finally, Latoya Makhene comes out to defend her marriage and break her silence after a series of stormy allegations that the wife of Latoya Makhene is actually assaulting Latoya Makhene time and again, right? So Sunday World reported about the whole thing. And before we get into this whole video, I just want to say, if you remember correctly, Latoya Makhene came out as one of the LGBTQIADSTVLG everything community, and she obviously went on to marry Lebu Keswa. Dumela Chomi, welcome back to Gossip Cafe. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning Sabi, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. So without wasting any more time, let's get into this video. Sunday World reported that Latoya Makhene is moved out from their house with the wife Lebu Keswa. So this story went on and on and on. It was going crazy on Sunday. It was trending and all of those things. And also Maphepha Ndaba was reporting about this story, saying that Latoya Makhene, after the assault, she realized that she lost one of her signature dreadlocks. That's in South Africa, everything is about jokes, so you can just take it with a pinch of salt, because obviously I don't think that's what happened. But anyway, Latoya Makhene came out to actually defend herself, defend her marriage, defend her actual marriage, actual family. So this is what she said on her actual Instagram. I found a deep sense of peace in my life, and I will be deemed if I allow the devil or any human being to take it away from me. In the past month, I was in the movie, one of made top 1 in SA and top 5 in US movies. I'm currently working on an international project. I'm an advisor in upcoming series. I'm currently shooting in a telenovela, and all while I'm preparing for my upcoming concert and raising initiates. With all this, I've been approached by film companies for 2 series and a soapy. My House of Hawk blanket range is doing very well. The LM Foundation has donated 300 blankets in the past 2 months, had soap kitchens and food parcel drives, and all this was done by my wife and I. Instead of being celebrated and getting good publicity for all this, Women's Month is the time that someone chooses to try, bring down and drag 2 women who are hardworking, driven and self-motivated. Only you won't win this one. My family and I will handle this with grace, with our heads held high, and we will hold each other's hand. Frankly, I'm getting tired of journalists from the Sunday World calling me and my wife about one thing and then writing stories that have absolutely nothing to do with what they even called about. How is that ethical? You don't even stop to think how your techie write-ups will affect our family, our work, and our brand. What happened in investigating a story? So basically, I can make up a lie about someone whose life I want to destroy, and some journalists will happily write about because it's possibly going to sell papers that we have to admit no one is interested in buying. Obviously, I am actually with you right there, but I do buy a bit of newspapers now and then, right? Thank you so much for this. My wife and I now wonder how we will explain this to the 57 women who have actually gone through this kind of abuse and who we have assisted in getting into safe spaces and getting their lives back together. How we will continue to give back to society from our own pockets and while working with high-profile brands. I'm gonna leave this here and carry on with my chicken curry while I'm waiting for my guests to arrive. Have a blessed Sunday. I know we will too. So this is what Latoya Makhene wrote on her Instagram to say, no ways, there are no shenanigans that are happening in our relationship, and there is no abuse. And obviously all what Sunday World wrote is actually untrue according to Latoya. So it comes from the horse's mouth. We're going to believe Latoya because I heard when I was going through Twitter, I heard that this is not the first time. Apparently Latoya is actually getting abused by Lebu, allegedly, and she keeps on going back. She keeps on moving out of their house and keeps on going back to Lebu still. So we don't know what is going on. What do you think on the comment section? If Latoya says this is what is happening and this is not what is happening in our marriage, we are in a good marriage, no abuse and all of those things, we're helping out people, we're helping people who are actually going through the abuse and stuff like that, so it is not happening to me and my family. So we will believe Latoya. Obviously we cannot say, okay, Latoya, so don't lie. We know that people who are getting abused, most of the times they are actually getting abused. Literally they are controlled, their minds are controlled, because abusers are very good in mind games, right? So for now we're just gonna believe her. It's her truth. There's nothing we can do about that. And obviously on my side, also going to the journalists and Sunday World, obviously, if this is just a story that you just put together just to sell Sunday World, you are uncalled for, obviously, on my side, on my eyes, because we all know that the stats of femicide and abuse and assault in South Africa, rape and all of those things is alarming. So if you are creating stories that are not there, stories that are untrue, then imagine the people who are actually going on with their lives in a similar situation whereby they are getting abused and all of those things, but no one believes them because Sunday World and big publishers are actually publishing false stories about abuse to the point that no one actually believes the whole thing. So anyway, tell me what you think about the whole thing. Thank you so much for actually watching till this far. I'll see you on my next upload. Have a fantastic one. Have a fantastic Monday and the rest of the week. Actually, you know what? Be productive. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe. Make sure that you hit your notification bell. I'll see you. Peace out.